Hi, I'm John White. You're watching Time on the Water Canada. I'm beside beautiful Lake Ontario, Port Credit, Ontario, otherwise known as the Port of Kings. We're here waiting for a Brinks truck right now with a load of silver. Not the kind of silver you think. Behind me might be the best kept secret in Canada. It also might be the best salmon fishery in North America. For Lake Ontario anglers, spring isn't signaled when the snow is gone and the robins show up. It's signaled when the Chinook arrive, king salmon. When you think of great king salmon fisheries, you typically think of a backdrop of mountains, salt water, a couple of orcas. You don't think of the CN Tower. Lake Ontario salmon fishing is one of the best kept secrets in the country. So how did it get to be such a great fishery? Much of the credit could be given to the cooperation between the Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources, the Department of Environment and Conservation in New York State, and the expertise, manpower, and dedication of all of the clubs and associations around the lake. Their passion, dedication, and expertise have brought us this fabulous fishery. It's early April and the Port Credit Salmon and Trout Association are receiving a load of silver from the Normandale hatchery. 10,000 Chinook fry will be placed in a temporary holding pen for a process called imprinting. Salmon fry are imprinted by placing them in a temporary holding pen for 3 to 5 weeks. This ingrains the chemical signature of the water they're placed in. Primary purpose of this is to create a nearshore fishery, but there are other benefits as well. Brian Lambie, president of the Port Credit Salmon and Trout Association, talked about the fringe benefits of this manual stocking process in Port Credit. He said engaging the community and having them involved is just as important as the success of the fishery itself. A great fishery next to urban sprawl doesn't have to be confrontational. Here in Port Credit, everybody gets involved. It's a celebration of spring. There's a connection between the community and the fish, and that's what puts the port back in Port Credit. Who would believe that these 10 to 12 grams of silver could come back to port in 3 or 4 years at 30 pounds or better? These stocking programs help to create an incredible fishery with a substantial economic impact. Chinook salmon aren't the only species that are abundant in the lake. Coho salmon, rainbow trout, brown trout, lake trout all add to a very diverse cold water fishery. If you haven't fished Lake Ontario, make plans to do it this summer. There's a pier, a shoreline, a break wall, a boat ramp, or a charter boat waiting for you.